Hey guys, in today's video I just want to explain real quick how you can optimize your website, obviously for mobile as well as desktop. So there's a few different websites we're going to go to today. Just capturing my screen here so you guys can see how to do it. So there's just a few different websites we're going to go to see how fast your website appears into people's browsers on mobile as well as desktop. So today people have a really short attention span, so you really want to shoot for a loading time of about 3 seconds or faster. So there's a few different tools we're going to use. The first one we're going to go to is www.tools.pingdom.com. So here you can pull this website up. You'll be able to type in any URL here and then run the test. So first I'm just going to click the nearest city to me, which would be San Jose. So we'll just use some of the most popular Shopify stores so you guys can kind of have a good idea. So we'll do ColourPop, for example. So we'll search this. It's going to show you, it's going to give you a letter grade as well as a loading time, and then it's going to show you what percent of the website is taking up what percent of the website is pictures compared to the JavaScript, CSS, HTML, and things like that. So you can kind of see what needs to happen to be able to optimize your website. So overall performance grade is a B. It's an 88. This is out of 100. So loading time you can see is 2.48 seconds. So that is under the 3-second mark. So that's a good loading speed. Faster than 61% of tested sites. This is a pretty decent size for a page, 12.1 megabytes. But obviously it's going to be a lot of pictures for this website, I know that. You can go through and kind of see the specific categories here for each of these end sites to see kind of what can be improved. I'm not super familiar with each of these terms, so I mean, this is something you can take up with some kind of theme developer or some kind of coder. But then down here you can see that most of the memory is from images, so 89.8% of the 12.13 megabytes is from pictures. The JavaScript, the CSS, HTML is pretty insignificant, but then you can see where the requests are coming from the domain, to kind of see where that's coming from. But yeah, so I mean that's just an example of one website. We can look up another website, do movement watches, test this one to see how fast this one is. Yeah, this one definitely takes a lot longer. Jeez. Okay, so for whatever reason that one took 10 seconds. That's a freaking long time. Jeez. So they got a D. So I'm not sure why that would be so slow. Connection error. But see, there's 51% is from images. So you see there's a lot more JavaScript in this website. So that might be something potentially they could contact a theme developer to see if there's anything they can do on their end. Because it's not so much a matter of maybe fixing the images. They could try to reduce some of the image files. Or they could try to uninstall unnecessary apps. But that's a pretty slow load time. So for example, if I was going to purchase a watch from here and I wasn't super sold on it, so I decided, hey, I'm going to type them up and I'm going to look to go onto their website. I'll try it right now to see if it really does take 10 seconds or not. Yeah, so that, I mean, that was, I don't know, maybe like 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Yeah, so that really did take a long time. So the amount of time that took to load, that's easily time where I could get distracted by something else, or I could decide, hey, you know what, I don't have the patience to go on, and they could have lost a potential sale. So really this is something you guys are going to want to watch out for, and you're going to want to check your website to see how long it does take for you to load with your mobile as well as desktop, even though about 80% of your traffic is coming from mobile. So here on this website, on the Tools Pingdom, it's not going to be able to show you mobile versus desktop, but there's another website that will allow you to do that. So that's going to be on Google. So we type in developers. I have it typed here. So you guys just copy this, what's in the URL, the bar up here. Type that in exactly. So developers.google.com/speed/page speed/insights. We can go type in right here. So we'll try movement watches here. So we'll see, it'll show us the speed on mobile as well as desktop. And it'll also give you a few ideas on kind of how you may be able to fix it. But the most common ways you guys can fix your Shopify store or whatever store you have, if you have a slow speed, maybe it takes 4 or 5 seconds for your store to load. The first thing you can do is uninstall unnecessary apps. So if there's any apps you feel like you really don't need, then make sure you uninstall those and to reduce that loading time. And the other thing you can do is you can reduce the image file size. So there's a few different apps, like there's different bulk image editors that you can download from Shopify, and then also you can optimize the images to reduce those sizes so that you're able to free up that space so you don't have such a big page. Obviously it loads a lot faster. And then the last thing you can do really is contact a theme developer so to see if there's anything that they can do on their end to be able to maybe reduce some of the JavaScript, HTML, or CSS so that you have a faster loading speed. But yeah, so here with movement watches, the mobile, the page speed is slow. The optimization is good though. So you can kind of go down here and see how they suggest to optimize. It says eliminate render blocking, JavaScript, CSS. I don't, above the fold. So how to render blocking JavaScript and CSS, I don't understand a lot of this. Obviously if you care, you can go through and try to understand this. I'm sure this is more for the developer. But yeah, it'll give you a few different ways how to fix HTML things here. So there's a few different things, how to optimize the images. It'll show you which images you'll be able to reduce by how much. So there's a few different things there. Then we can go into desktop here and see the optimization is low, page speed is average. So you can tell that Movement Watches, they definitely made their website more for mobile, which obviously is smart because about 8 out of 10 people are going to be on mobile making purchases. But even on their mobile, the page speed is slow, but the optimization is good. So they really made a good website. It optimizes good, but it really loads pretty slow. So that may be something they're willing to trade off, that it looks good, but it loads really slow. So maybe if they were able to try and up their page speed so that it loads a little bit faster within that 3 seconds and change a little bit of the look, if that's something they were willing to try. Maybe they already have tried in the past, I'm sure they have, and they found out this is what works better for them. But this is just kind of a general rule. So you guys should shoot for under that 3-second mark so that people don't get impatient. They decide that it's something they do want to go ahead and look at. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. You guys have a good rest of your day.